And here is, of course, Hoth Base in Empire Strikes Back. There are the Wampas. If you don't remember, or if you didn't already know, Wampas actually invaded Hoth Base in Empire Strikes Back, but in a deleted scene. We never got to saw that. Oh, there's Darth Vader underneath Hoth Base. This is true to the movie, because this even has scenes from underground, the interior of Hoth Base. And look at all these AT-ATs. There were a lot of AT-ATs that were put into getting this diorama made. Look at these rebels just under some serious attack. And above, you can see TIE fighters, and the TIE fighters are underneath a Star Destroyer. Look at all those AT-ATs. I think you can get the AT-ATs at KB Toys originally for as low as $50, but I remember paying like 80 or 100 bucks when I visited KB Toys on one of my US road trips for toy hunting. Oh boy, look at these X-Wings. There's so many X-Wings that were made, that were used in making this diorama possible. And here's a wide shot. Look at that Star Destroyer. It is huge. Wampas and all. They went all out in making this Empire Strikes Back diorama, and I love Empire Strikes Back. It was my favorite out of the entire saga, and this just, oh boy, it just gives me goosebumps just looking at it. Look at all those AT-ATs and TIE interceptors and TIE fighters, that giant Star Destroyer, and these TIE interceptors are going up against these X-Wings. Look at all these X-Wings. They went through a lot. I mean, think about how much money and time was spent into making this. A lot of time was spent on ladders to make it happen. Here is their Marvel setup. Actually, this is Marvel and DC. They have a lot of just basic comic book characters in the toy format, of action figure rather, and statues. They have statues and busts. This is basically the whole DC and Marvel section right here. Like I said, a lot of statues. Sideshow makes a lot of wonderful statues, and same with DC Direct. And speaking of DC Direct, here are some of their dolls. They're 13-inch dolls, and of course they have this anime line. They're just DC characters made using the anime style. So that's pretty cool. And that almost looks like. Oh yeah, that's I don't even know who that is. Look at these wonderful statues. Oh, and this is I think this is called the Bishoujo series from Kotobukiya, which is taking the anime spin-off, anime spin rather, onto these characters. And here's some more statues. There's DC characters. And of course, here's Watchmen. I like Watchmen, but I don't know how much it's going to be that popular anymore, just because Watchmen is no longer trending. And here's your Hot Toys section. Your Hot Toys section consists of a lot of stuff like Thor, Spider-Man, Sweeney Todd, Terminator, Tron, Resident Evil, Michael Jackson, Platoon, Blade, Terminator, more Terminator. And Inglourious Bastards, Endoskeleton right there, Bruce Lee from the movie Masterpiece Icon series, War Machine, and some more statues. And Nightcrawler looks good. And what do we have here? Oh, more statues. Halo busts. I forget what company makes that. Carnage. Definitely more and more statues. These guys are huge. These are 18-inch statues. Yeah, that's pretty huge. Look at this entire section of Terminator Salvation busts. Lots of stuff. Oh, okay. Here's the Hot Toys Predators from this movie Predators. That's all three of them with that Preda dog. Dog Pred. Oh, here's some McFarlane Predators and Aliens. Those are long discontinued. Speaking of McFarlane, here's a tons and tons of McFarlane toys that they have for sale. That includes a lot of Spawn stuff. I used to collect Spawn and other McFarlane toys. There's the Akira bike, Dragon Ball stuff. They really organized this into sections. And there's one of the hallways, Star Wars stuff. And their Star Wars stuff is just crazy. Huge collection of Star Wars Sideshow collectible stuff. It's a lot of clones, as you can see. These are the 1/6 scale Sideshow Star Wars collectibles. There's some busts, and there's a cantina sequence with a Greedo and Hammerhead, and I think that's Commander Cody or something like that. Boba Fett, and those are statues. Darth Vader, Stormtroopers, those are Kotobukiya statues. What the heck is that? He looks like he's being attacked by Ewoks. That's a statue. Those are Atticus or Attakis statues, because those are huge. That's the bottom of the Borg cube. Borgs are getting blown out from the very bottom. There's a wider shot, and there's a fan. Rambo's just unloading his rounds. Captain Picard, Neytiri from Avatar. I think that's Buffy, or Willow rather. Ninja Gaiden. So many statues. Holy cow. Ghostbusters. These Ghostbuster 1/6 scale figures, complete with all their gear and proton packs. Lord of the Rings. Oh, here is their sideshow G.I. Joe stuff. Cobra Commander on his Cobra throne. And some G.I. Joes. It's a good series. It's a really good series if you're into both G.I. Joe and 1/6 scale figures. A lot of people used to make G.I. Joe figures with 1/6 scale accessories. Just kit bashing, but you don't have to anymore. Holy cow, look at these. Are these micro machines? I don't really know. But I love how they're individually put into these cases, or not cases rather, but these plexiglass little cases. Yeah, they are cases. It just makes everything look more valuable. It gives the perception of higher value, and it just looks good. I would display them like that as well. A Slimer, a Dewback, and this is a really cool line. I would have collected those. I love Ghostbusters. These are pretty pricey though. These are, I think they're like $30 each. I don't know, but I remember they were pretty pricey. And this is the He-Man section, all individually bagged, all in little baggies. There's some the reissues of the He-Mans, and you can tell there's a lot of toys. This is almost like the selection here is so complete. They have everything here. They don't carry a whole lot of like imported stuff, like you wouldn't see like stuff that you would see in those specialty import stores, but just all types of American toys. Like look at these G.I. Joes, all individually bagged, the vintage stuff and the new release stuff, all organized by section, and all with their little info cards. It looks so good that way, because when you come to buy this stuff, it's so detailed. And here's some more Joes. These are vintage Joes. Everything is just really I don't know how to say it. Everything is just so well organized. This is a whole G.I. Joe section. Oh, and here's your Playmobil. I used to love playing with Playmobiles. In fact, all you had to do was pay $1 at a gas station back in the 80s, and then you'd get a Playmobil. And I used to play with these, and it's kind of nostalgic. And this brings us to the end of the video, and thank you very much for watching this commentary. You have Fantastic Four guys and all kinds of other heroes and villains all meshed up in one. You even have Mary Jane at the top left corner, if you can see that.